Hello everyone, I'm Terry Sullivan along with Sam Botek Jr. here in the surroundings of our beautiful new set. And Sam, this is just wonderful. And of course, in case the people didn't guess, it comes compliments of yourself, Miller Beer.
Well, I'm real happy to be here, Terry, and it's good to see you. And I think we've got some great matches on hand for all the wrestling fans out there today.
All of the matches on today's program come to you from the beautiful Hotel Sofitel along the riverfront in downtown Toledo, Ohio. And our opening bout, quite a contest between Denny Cass and Prince Mama Muhammad.
You know, Terry, that Denny Cass has got so much power to him, but facing such an opponent like Prince Mama Muhammad, a big, big man. What's his statistics?
Prince Mama Muhammad is about 6'6", weighs, he admits to about 325. I think he probably goes closer to around 350. Of course, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Talk about a formidable opponent for Denny Cass. Certainly Prince Mama Muhammad is a true test for this young man. I know you're a major supporter of Denny Cass, as many of us are.
Oh yeah, he's a good fellow. He's a hard-working wrestler, training all the time, constant, and a big opponent, an awesome opponent to be facing this afternoon.
Quite a step for Denny Cass up the ladder, quite a man to conquer in Prince Mama Muhammad, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Let's take you now to the Hotel Sofitel for Denny Cass and Prince Mama Muhammad.
And we are set for action. Terry Sullivan at ringside along with Sam Botek. And Sam, a special guest with us tonight.
Dr. Jerry Graham Jr., welcome to Bruiser Bedlam. Commentary with Terry Sullivan and myself.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm really excited about this match we're about to commentate. Denny Cass versus Prince Mama Muhammad, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Cass is an up-and-comer. It's going to be speed and skill versus strength and brutality.
Your thoughts, Doctor? What do you think Cass's chances are against this big man?
Well, I think that Cass is definitely the underdog, but if he stays on the outside and sticks with the speed, he doesn't want to tie up and get in close with Prince Mama Muhammad.
And of course, one factor not to be denied is the presence in the corner of the controversial manager, the Lebanese freedom fighter, Mohammed Jihad Saad. And we are set for action here. One half of the World Tag Team Champions set to do battle with Denny Cass out of Lockport, New York. Denny has got so many dazzling moves.
Terry, what's this Mohammed Jihad Saad doing around this ring?
Usual thing, causing trouble. A tremendous distraction.
It's got to be for any competitor.
Well, being a former manager myself, he's got a job to do too, and that is to get his man a win.
Yeah, but Jerry, you know as well as I do.
Whoa, look at that leg sweep. He might have it.
Only a one count by referee Terry DeMora. Little confab between Saad and the Prince.
He went right out with that Russian leg sweep, and he took Mama off his feet. And the people here are surprised because Mama is a hard man to take down.
He's a big man. He's a very big man.
Beautiful move. Go behind. Takedown by Denny Cass. Wasn't going to get a pin out of that, but
that was a swivel wrist lock that was first made famous by the great Australian wrestler Roy Heffernan.
One half of the original Kangaroos.
One of the fabulous Kangaroos, a swivel wrist lock.
Yes.
Cass is doing what he's supposed to do, Sam and Terry. He's staying on the outside.
They lock up in a referee hold. Cass moves right in. He doesn't want to get into a battle of strength with the Prince.
He's got to use speed and skill because the Prince has just too much weight, too much experience on him, Terry.
That's right. Arm dragging up, though. Cass has got a plan. He's moving with a purpose. Oh,
he fell right
on him.
Good move by Prince Mama Muhammad.
He put that weight right on him. 340 pounds, would you say, Terry? Right across that spine.
Fast thinking by the Prince, but Cass reverses things.
Siree. You know, Cass, and I think you'll agree with me, Sam and Terry, has been wrestling over the last few weeks with a lot more confidence than he used to display.
This is true. I have to agree with you. He's been going up against a lot of opponents. Little by little, he is getting his experience, and I think one of these days, he's going to be a major factor in the WWA.
Well, he's got his hands full now. 340 pounds, one half of the tag team champion from Uganda, Prince Mama Muhammad. And then he's going to have his work cut out for him. He's trying hip toss. No good. No good.
No way.
Too much weight.
Oh, a flying head scissors. He took him over again.
Oh, unbelievable.
One count, and only to one.
Beautiful move.
Mohammed Jihad Saad going crazy in the corner. There he is in the bottom left of your screen. I think the Prince a little hungry there, took a hunk out of the leg of Denny Cass.
Well, I couldn't see it from this angle here, but something happened on the inside. Oh, Cass comes right back with a kick.
Sam brought up a good point. Denny, as you see him, as we watch him improve week by week, we see so many new moves added to his arsenal. Good one there. Good arm drag.
He's been using that arm drag very effectively. Mama should have got wise by now. He goes again.
Oh, he's over on our table here.
And Cass continues the assault on Prince Mama Muhammad out on the ring apron. Referee ordering Cass to stand back, let the Prince return to the ring.
We almost had 280 pounds in our lap, Terry.
Cass caught a jab right in the eyes that time.
He got jabbed in the eyes. He's got the wind knocked out of him. And Mama's going to work now.
Now Prince Mama Muhammad has him where he wants him.
This is where Denny Cass has to really watch himself because Muhammad's got so many weapons in his arsenal that he may put him away.
Saad is getting a little bit nervous if you see outside the ring there on the bottom of the screen.
Yes, he is. And it's not helped at all by the crowd and the chant of USA going up in favor of Denny Cass.
There's a big slam.
That had to take some wind out of his sail.
I could feel that from here.
Yeah, he put all his weight behind that, drops down with a knee.
Well, here's where Mama's professionalism is showing through, Sam and Terry, because he is staying on his man. He's not giving him a chance to get his second win. He's not giving him a chance to regain his equilibrium. He's going for it.
I have to agree with you there, Jerry.
We'll get back to the Hotel Sofitel for the conclusion of this outstanding matchup between Denny Cass and Prince Mama Muhammad in just a moment. Sam, so far Denny Cass acquitting himself quite well against Prince Mama Muhammad.
He truly is. He's got the speed, he's got the strength, and Prince Mama Muhammad is a little bit confused in there, and I hope to see Denny Cass win this match.
And I don't think Mohammed Jihad Saad, the manager, is helping matters too much, constantly calling the Prince over to give him advice and what have you.
Saad should not even be allowed in or out of a wrestling arena.
That, to put it mildly, I think you wouldn't get any disagreement on that. So we will have the exciting conclusion of this bout, fans, as we return with more Bruiser Bedlam in just a moment. Bruiser Bedlam back at the Hotel Sofitel again on Sunday, March the 1st at 8 o'clock. You can get your tickets in advance at the Miller Country Store, all shed locations, or at the lobby of the Hotel Sofitel. And what a card it is going to be, all headlined by a match for the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. Scott Rechsteiner with fire in his eyes out there against Chris Carter, putting the belt on the line. Rechsteiner against Carter on your main event. Also, the Great Wojo faces off against Mohammed Jihad Saad, the Lebanese freedom fighter. You'll see then a match for the World Tag Team Championship. The champions put the belts in the line. It'll be Prince Mama Muhammad and the Polynesian Wildman against Denny Cass and Calypso Jim. That Texas bull rope match, both wrestlers tied at the wrists by that length of Texas bull rope. There'll be a bell in the middle, which can and probably will be used as a weapon. Also in the card, Man Mountain Tyler from Rocky Top, Tennessee, El Bracero, and many, many others. That's Sunday night, March the 1st at the Hotel Sofitel. A couple of great guests at this time, Calypso Jim and El Bracero. And Bracero, we look forward to having you back in Toledo, and I know you'll be out especially watching that main event with Scott Rechsteiner and Carter.
Well, it's right. You know, Scott's a real friend, good friend of mine, but I know he's got a top opponent. But next time, I think he's going to give a good lesson to that guy, you know, because me and Calypso Jim, we're going to teach a lot of people over here what is professional wrestling all about. Next time, I'm not tag team with Calypso, because we signed contracts already, right. But next time we're going to team up, we're going to do something better. I got a great opponent. This guy comes from South America, Colombia, I think, and I heard about he's a real tough, but I'm ready for it.
Good luck to you, El Bracero. Calypso Jim, another opportunity for you to go for that World Tag Team Championship. You've held the belt before. This time your partner, Denny Cass.
Well, that's fun. Dennis Cass is my partner. But, you know, they said the second time around, Martin, it's the best time around. You know, I'm coming, Polynesian Wildman and Prince Mama. You remember, right here in the Sofitel, those belts belongs to me, and that trader had to turn on me. Now, once again, Calypso Jim and Dennis Cass going to get 110% at the Sofa Hotel. So you guys bring the belts on and shine them up, man.
Good luck to you. Sunday, March the 1st, 8 o'clock at the Sofitel. We are set for more of Denny Cass and Prince Mama Muhammad. I'm ready. How about you, Sam?
I am so ready, Terry. Let's go back and see it, fans.
And Prince Mama Muhammad bringing those tree trunk-like forearms down across the back of Denny Cass, who is wilting. The whip into the ropes. He caught him with an elbow across the throat. Saad loving it. And
I
the
think
Prince.
this is it. This has got to be the 3 count. There's no.
Only the 2, though.
He gave him
Only
a 2
count.
He gave him a 2.
No, Cass kicked out. I couldn't believe it. His mama is really shoveling on the fire.
Well, as Sam has mentioned, you're talking about a guy here who's got an awful lot of heart.
He truly does, Terry. No matter what happens to him in that ring, he's going to give it his best shot. He may be up against an opponent that's bigger, stronger, got a lot more weapons in his arsenal, but
Ooh, Cass sailing head first into that turnbuckle.
he'll give it the best he can do.
The Prince with the advantage now. Right out of the ring
He's
he
out.
goes. Oh, landed mostly on his feet,
Yeah,
though.
he caught himself. And now what's Saad doing? Did he spit on him?
Saad spit on him.
That's going too far. I mean, I would have felt better if he would have kicked him.
At least that's one thing I never saw you do, Doctor, was spit on a guy when he was down.
Well, I don't believe in spitting. I think it's nasty. And like I said, I'd have felt better if Saad would have kicked him or punched him. But just to spit on a man like that is a gross thing, and I don't approve of that, and I never did.
Cass trying to get in, caught a knee. The Prince moves him back into the ring. Another knee. Cass on his back. Things not going well at all for Denny Cass now.
For the last 7-8 minutes, Cass has been a human punching bag.
He truly has.
A little flurry here or there.
Here he comes, though. Couple of good elbows, move the Prince back.
Here comes that second wind I was telling you about, Jerry.
Good knee lift. The Prince sagging back into the corner.
Cass is still dazed. He's still disoriented. Here comes the Prince. Oh! That elbow on the back.
That had to hurt. This could be it.
Just that quickly, Denny Cass stopped dead on his
Another
feet.
one! Enough's enough. The man's ready to be pinned.
And the Prince rolls him over.
This
we could
could
see
be
the
it.
count
This
go
is a
in
mercy
here.
killing.
The referee moves around. We've got a 2.
Oh, he kicked out again.
He's still got some juice back. Mama Muhammad cannot figure this man out. He's giving him the beating of his life, and he still keeps coming back.
Ooh, over the top. Big back body drop. And Cass came down from 6.5 feet or more up in the air on that one.
Mohammed Saad is adamant. He can't believe that Denny Cass can still come back after all the punishment that's been given to him.
Cass is a fighter, getting his face rubbed right into the mat.
There's no call for that.
Gonna get some mat burns out of that for sure. Choking.
He's choking him.
You can't see it. He's right in front of us, though.
Now the ref can't see it. That's the problem.
He's choking him. Stops it, though, when the referee gets around to a better vantage point. There's that karate thrust into the throat again.
You know, one thing I'll say is that one of the ingredients for great wrestling and being a great wrestler is a tremendous amount of courage. And if nothing else, Cass is showing courage because a lot of wrestlers would have called it quits long before now.
I got to give you credit for there, Jerry. You're right. You're absolutely right. Denny Cass has a lot of courage.
Well, I'm not counting him down yet because I know with his fantastic scientific ability. Oh, sails through the ropes.
You know,
On the
he
floor.
hit his ribs on the ring apron. The trip to the floor didn't hurt him.
And the
but he
Prince going out after him. Uh-oh. Oh, now, that should be a disqualification. And that's probably all she wrote for Denny Cass.
Jerry, as a manager, you might know what Muhammad G outside might be talking to Prince Mama Muhammad about.
Well, since I was a lucid and intelligent manager and Saad's a lunatic, I can only speculate what I would tell my man. That'd be get back in the ring and let him count him out.
Yeah.
What Saad has in mind, I have no way of knowing. He comes from a different culture, has a different way of looking at things than I do.
Cass being choked over that bottom rope. The referee is trying to restore some order to regain control of the Prince. The Prince evidently following up on the advice given to him on the outside by the manager.
You notice how Saad's trying to distract the referee, but the referee's not going for it.
Yeah. He should have, legally, the Prince back into the center of the ring until Cass is fully in.
That's right. He's giving him the count.
He's biting him. The Prince biting away at the ear of Denny Cass.
He's denying it. He said he never bit him.
Uh-oh. Good back kick. Mule
Not much
kick by
steam
Denny
behind it.
Cass.
He's trying.
And
He's
Cass.
coming back. A knee lift. Mama goes down. Mama goes down, and Cass is coming back.
Cass may have this match yet.
Denny Cass chopping away on the big Prince.
There's like a big tree. There's like a big tree.
And it looks like it's going to fall, Jerry.
He won't
Big
go.
knee lift.
Mama's got
One
that
more.
shit.
Oh!
Right
Cass
on his
puts him
leg.
down.
I think he hurt his knee.
Denny
Cass
Cass
did.
had so many things going, and all of a sudden now his knee is hurt.
Trying for a drop kick, it looked like there. Sort of an awkward positioning there for him.
See that? The killer instinct comes back. Mama, whoa!
Headbutt puts him down.
Mama kept right on him. He kept right on the man.
The Mama, with the aid of the hair, pulls Cass to his feet. This is, again, Cass is wilting. Over the top, but he's caught him, though.
Cass caught him!
Yes, he caught him! He caught him and won it!
I don't believe it!
Unbelievable finish!
Prince Mama Muhammad!
He won this match!
Well, somewhat of a surprise, I guess. I think we would have to say that Denny Cass going into this bout, Sam, was somewhat of an underdog, yet he managed to pull off a very, very good victory.
You're so right. I can't believe how he defeated this man. It was just by, I think, sheer guts alone, Terry, but a lot of technique, a lot of hard work, and Denny Cass is going to be one of the great stars of the WWA real soon.
Without a doubt, and certainly he advanced quite a few steps up that proverbial ladder of success here today on Bruiser Bedlam. Ladies and gentlemen, more wrestling action coming up, and stick around because later in the program you will see in its entirety a match for the World Heavyweight Championship between Scott Recksteiner and the mysterious Jason. All that and more coming right up. Coming up in our next match, Sam, the first look for many of the fans in watching Bruiser Bedlam at the Golden Lion as he will take on Mike Scheler. Many words come to mind when we attempt to describe the Golden Lion.
Can we say that on television?
How about flamboyant?
That's good. Classical, another good word. He's a piece of work. He's a piece of work.
He does know how to irritate the fans. He's got just an astounding ability to, the minute the people see him, they instantly dislike the guy because he really flaunts whatever it is he's got.
Where's this guy from, Terry?
The Golden Lion from Hollywood, California, or Los Angeles, California.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
He is a real pip, to say the least. And you fans are going to be in for a treat. We have the Golden Lion on today. And again, he's tough. You got to watch him all the time. He gets that crowd angry. And he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the WWA.
Exactly right. A newcomer to Bruiser Bedlam, definitely on his way to the top two. We'll see how he fares. The Golden Lion now set to take on Mike Scheler.
Well, let's see if Scheler can win this match.
Well, he's got an opponent with a tail against him. I don't know how this is going to work.
The Golden Lion.
The Golden Lion seems to have settled down now.
Well, resisting and coming to grips there.
Wait a minute, what's he complaining about? What's the problem?
Looks like considers this Scheler to be a little bit beneath him. Doesn't want him to touch his body.
You know, you can use a tactic like that for to upset your opponent's rhythm and timing, and I think that's exactly what the Golden Lion's doing. No, he locks up with him now.
Oh, put his hands in the hair. Cardinal sin, apparently.
I didn't see him touch his head, let alone his hair.
This Golden Lion's got a big problem. It's called ego. He's got the biggest ego I've seen in professional wrestling in a long time, Jerry.
And that's saying something.
I don't know whether it's ego or whether it's mental illness.
Could be a combination of both.
Well, one thing for sure, he is a big man. He is well built. And he has quite a record behind him.
What is he doing here, Jerry? Is this a strut?
He's strutting around the ring. Scheler, obviously inexperienced. If I would have been Schuler's coach or manager, I'd say tear right into him. Don't let him throw you off with that.
I got to agree there.
A drop toe hold.
He just did.
Oh, Scheler made a little surprise for the Golden Lion. He's got him tied up now in a toe hold, and he's bearing down.
You know, I got to give a lot of credit to Terry DeMore. He's been doing a fine job as refereeing in that ring tonight.
Always a credit to Bruiser Bedlam. We have the best referees as long as to go with the best wrestlers. And Scheler's got that toe hold, and Golden Lion's going for the face and the chin, and he wrestles his way up, but no! Scheler turns it right into a hammerlock.
Into the ropes, though, goes the Golden
Scheler's
Lion.
got a lot of experience under his belt. I don't think that we know about.
I was going to say that Scheler's surprising me because I'll be honest with you, when I saw him standing there, he looked like what we refer to in wrestling as a piece of white meat.
I understand.
But he has showed a few moves. I'm starting to wonder if the Golden Lion might be the piece of white meat.
Well, let's make that another statement, a piece of striped meat.
Yeah. Golden Lion picking up the pace here a little bit. And Scheler grabs him again. He got
headlock.
caught. Golden Lion can't afford to be caught like that too many times.
Yeah, he's bending right down with him. He's putting the pressure on.
Who's
Golden
this
Lion's trying to
valet?
pick him up. They go up. They go down.
Oh!
Scheler hangs on. A one count, but Scheler got back to his base. Oh, there we go again.
I don't trust that valet. She looks like she just loved to reach in there and cause some
There.
problems.
I think she must be from Hollywood, Terry.
Golden Lion goes into head scissors.
Golden Lion hangs out at the Hard Rock Cafe in Los Angeles.
Is that right?
Oh! I think he landed on his head.
I think he's going to bail out and get another idea of what he wants to do here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, this Scheler, I've never heard of him. I didn't think I was ever going to hear of him again.
Wait a minute. What's going on here, Jerry? What's this grooming the hair here? What is this?
Obviously, he's very egotistical, and he wants to look exactly right. It brings me back to the days of Muhammad Ali when they used to comb his hair between rounds.
Look at this. What a spectacle.
Golden Lion into a verbal disagreement with some of the fans at ringside who aren't buying this at all. This primping. Scheler grabs him, though, by the hair.
Oh, over the top. Over the top.
Oh, he wants no part of that.
Uh-oh. Into the eyes.
There it is. He raked his eyes. The referee gives him a warning, but now he's giving him perfectly legal forearm shots to the back and kicks to the back. You kick with the flat of the boot, it is legal, and he knows how to put that 340 pounds behind those kicks.
Golden Lion scoops him up. Could be going, yes, the body slam. Boy, and he smacked him down there.
That takes so much steam out of you.
He lines him up, drops down with the elbow. All 315 pounds behind it.
Schuler's winded. Here comes the Golden Lion again with a leg drop to the throat.
And just that quickly, Scheler's
not looking healthy at all.
Well, the Golden Lion, I don't know what he's proven to us so far.
I think he could probably run a lot of track. Or he's running out of rubber on the bottom of his shoes because he's not doing too much in there yet, Terry, but you got to watch him because I've seen this man in action before, and he can pull a few things out of his bag of tricks and do some damage to his opponent.
Yeah, some psychological tactics, I believe, going on in the ring right now. He's irritating the fans. He's getting them all in an uproar. And, of course, poor Mike Scheler just doesn't know what to make of somebody like the Golden Lion. Sam, we've got the conclusion of this bout coming up as we return with more Bruiser Bedlam. The matches today on Bruiser Bedlam coming to you from the beautiful Hotel Sofitel in Toledo, Ohio. Front and center as we return to the ring here, the Golden Lion.
He's a tough opponent, and I think we're going to see a lot of work, finally, on the part of the Golden Lion. Scheler's got a tough way to go to win this match, and hopefully he will, but we'll have to see, Terry.
So let's return now to the ring and more. The Golden Lion against Mike Scheler.
Scheler in immense pain. Could get a submission here.
Scheler has taken the beating of his life. And I don't think it's over with yet.
Oh, that looks obscene. The Golden Lion kicking, stomping away on him. Looks like he's aiming to throw him right out of the ring here. Knee drops into him. Referee ordering him back. Scheler's into the ropes. The valet lurking ominously close.
Terry, do you know her name? But where does she come from?
I think I met her in a massage parlor once in Kankakee, Illinois, but I'm not sure.
Uh-oh, Scheler.
Clotheslined him.
Scheler's caught his second wind here.
I don't think the Golden Lion thinks he has his prey yet. I think there may be some problems here.
Look at him beg for mercy. After all that punishment he handed out, he's begging, and Scheler's not following up. Scheler's just standing there.
Scheler should be in there pounding away at him and take advantage of where he's at right now. Am I right, Jerry?
Scheler had his break. He had the Golden Lion downwinded, and now he's letting him strut around.
Get his second wind, and it's not right. He's got to get more experience. He's got to know when to take advantage of his opponent.
There's the valet at ringside. Their stylish sunglasses.
Stylish tennis shoes, too. I don't know if the camera's ever picked up.
Uh-oh, fist right into the face. He caught him smack on the face. Of course, claims it was an open hand. And again winds up a forearm. Scheler is down. The Golden Lion has Scheler by the hair now. Big knee lift. And once again, Scheler finds himself flat on his back.
Scheler had the opportunity, and he lost it.
He lost it. You're absolutely right, Sam. You know how to call these matches. Golden Lion was down, dazed, and out of breath, and Scheler stood there and stared at him like the village idiot.
Shouldn't have done it. He could have had him.
This is just a humiliating move. I don't know how much pain that's causing him, but this one will.
Jerry, what do we call this now?
That's a backbreaker, but it's done from the side. It takes an extreme amount of strength.
Submission hold here.
Absolutely. This is the way the late, great Argentina Rocky used to apply it.
I think
from the side. Hans Schmidt.
I think he's given up. I think he's given up, gentlemen. Waiting for the signal for the bell here. We've got it. That's it.
Golden Lion, the winner.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a victory for the Golden Lion over Mike Scheler. And if the Golden Lion has his way, Sam Botek, he will have many, many more victories in the near future here on Bruiser Bedlam.
I think you're right, and I think we're going to see a lot more of this man in the near future, creating a lot of havoc with the fans and also the tough opponents that he has to face.
I know he's already made it known that he wants men like El Bracero, Calypso Jim in the ring. Basically, he's got an open contract. He's here to win matches. He's here to do anything he has to win those matches, so he'll definitely be a formidable opponent.
I think so, but he better be careful because there are some tough people in the WWA. You've got your Wojos, you've got your Carters. I wish we could get rid of Carter, but we're stuck with him. But he's going to have a long route to go, but I'm sure we'll see a lot of devastation done by the Golden Lion.
You mentioned Chris Carter. We will be seeing Chris Carter coming up here in just a moment. He will be accompanying the mysterious, the Looney Tune, Jason, to the ring in a match for the world title against Scott Rechsteiner. We'll have that match for you when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment, we're going to have the address up on the screen for those of you who are interested in writing to your favorite wrestler and expressing your opinion in any way, or if you have any comments about Bruiser Bedlam, any matches you would like to see us play, whatever is on your mind, we're more than happy to hear from you at all times. And specifically as regards the address, all you groups and organizations out there, we know you're constantly on the lookout for fundraisers, and we can put together one fine fundraiser for you, bringing all the great stars, a tremendous night of wrestling action right to your town. No matter how small, as long as you've got a building of suitable size, we'll bring the wrestlers, the ring, the referee, and everything that you need and put you well on your way to raising that much-needed money for your club, group, or organization's treasury. If you'd like to find out how to go about it, just drop us a line to Bruiser Bedlam, Post Office Box 6883, Toledo 43612. Once again, that address is Bruiser Bedlam, Post Office Box 6883, Toledo, Ohio 43612. And that's the same address you can write to any of your favorite wrestlers that you watch every week right here on Bruiser Bedlam. Now let's talk about this great night of wrestling action at the beautiful Hotel Sofitel downtown along the riverfront in Toledo. Sunday night, March the 1st, the action all begins at 8 o'clock. Word about the parking, it, as always, is absolutely free in the Vistula Garage right across the street from the Hotel Sofitel. Advance tickets, they're on sale right now. You can pick them up at the Miller Country Store on Summit Street. Stop by the lobby of the Hotel Sofitel or any of the shed locations throughout the Toledo area. And they have got the advance tickets. We urge you to buy them in advance and make sure you got the seat you want for Sunday, March the 1st, because that main event will be a match for the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. A lot of us have waited a long, long time for this one. Scott Rechsteiner, the World Heavyweight Champion, will be defending his belt Sunday, March the 1st at the Hotel Sofitel against Chris Carter, the man we all believe now, beyond any shadow of a doubt, has gone way over the edge. He's got a lot to pay for, not the least of which is that powder of some type that he threw into the eyes of the champion, nearly ending his career by blinding him. So we will see Scott Rechsteiner out for revenge against Chris Carter with the title on the line. Also, you will see a match for the World Tag Team Championship. Prince Mama Muhammad and the Polynesian Wildman defend their belts against Denny, Cass, and Calypso Jim. That Texas Bull Rope match, this thing between Cowboy Rex Bodie and Bulldog Don Kent, absolutely no satisfaction on Cowboy Rex Bodie's part the last time. This time, though, Bulldog Don Kent won't be able to run out of the ring like he did last time. Around the wrists of both wrestlers, that Texas bull rope with a cowbell in the middle. Either one of them can use it on the other as a weapon. Plus, you're going to see Man Mountain Tyler against the Golden Lion. El Bracero meets Gil Guerrero. And one other bout we haven't mentioned just of yet. We're going to bring this gentleman in right now, the great Wojo, former world heavyweight champion. Very strange kind of a match. Very unexpected to see you going against Mohammed Jihad Saad.
I'm telling you right now, I'm looking forward to it. I don't like Saad. I never did like Saad, and I don't like the freedom fighters that he stands for. I don't even know why he's allowed in this country. The man's a bum. Freedom fighters are bums. Their idea of freedom fighting is picking on people when they're helpless, using machine guns, outnumbering 50 to 1, taking hostages. That's not fighting. I'm going to show Saad what real fighting is on March 1st in Toledo. Saad, I asked you not to be in the ring, not to even join Carter and me in that tag match last time in Toledo. You got involved. You hit me over the head with the chair. I don't care if it's an accident. I don't want to hear about it. You did not belong there, and you're going to pay the price for being there, Saad. Let me tell you something. You knocked the USA. I want to tell you, I wrestled for the USA 12 years in intense competition internationally against Russians, against everybody in the world. 4 Olympic teams, 4 World Cup teams, 3 World Championship teams, and many other times against Russians and all these other foreigners. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to represent the United States. I'm going to represent the United States and the people of Toledo on March 1st against you, Saad, when I batter you around that ring.
Don't miss it, 8 o'clock at the Hotel Sofitel. Back with more on Bruiser Bedlam and Sam Botek. We have seen the world heavyweight champion Scott Rechsteiner in some ferocious battles here on the program before. I don't know how he would ever prepare for this match that we're going to show the fans, which happened a few weeks ago at the Hotel Sofitel in Toledo. What kind of a game plan he would devise to encounter this Jason?
Knowing Scott Rechsteiner, it's blood and guts. He just went head on like he always has with all the opponents that have tried to take and win that belt away from him. He just goes, right now, let's fight to the death. He just goes all out. I don't know if there is strategy there, but mostly it's guts and heart and skill.
In a way, the deck is stacked against Scott Rechsteiner. The matches we've seen Jason in have been very short, very brutal. He's a bigger man than Scott Rechsteiner, outweighs him by approximately 40 pounds, got a height advantage on him by about a half a foot. Oh, yeah. And, of course, he's got Chris Carter in his corner, and I don't know who's loonier, Jason or Chris Carter.
Yeah, who should have the mask on, Carter
exactly.
or Jason? But there was one nice thing that we were able to do to thwart Mr. Carter's strategy, and I got a chance to put on the stripes.
That's right. That's right. A special guest referee, which caused Chris Carter and Jason a lot of consternation, to say the least. Well, enough talk about it. What do you say we go back to the Hotel Sofitel and see this match for the World Heavyweight Championship? The champion, Scott Rechsteiner, defending the title in a rugged battle. It's got to be against Jason.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the extreme importance of this World Championship match, the WWA has assigned a special referee for this bout.
You don't give your word, then go back on the deal. You don't shake a man's hand unless that's how you feel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Botek Jr.
That's right, Carter. That's exactly right. That's right, Carter. I just wish I could get out of this chair, Carter.
And what a surprise we've got for Chris Carter and Jason tonight, as Sam Botek has been specially appointed the referee for this championship match, Jerry Graham.
That's right, and this makes me feel so good, Terry. You know, I was scheduled to wrestle against Botek myself shortly before my automobile accident. One of the first visitors I had at the hospital was Sam Botek and his wife, Susan. And since then, we've become pretty good friends. And he's a very good referee. And I think Chris Carter is getting just what he asked for, because Sam will call the match fair, but he will not be intimidated by Carter's tactics like some of the other referees might be.
And there's history here between Botek and Carter as well. Some bad blood between them. That goes way back.
This Jason, as far as I'm concerned, I've said it before, is a lunatic and a psychopath. He has no business being in a ring, even with Scott Rechsteiner. There's a limit to everything, and I think this is a limit to wrestling. Carter has transcended the bounds of what's right and what's wrong.
Carter claims to maintain control over Jason. I doubt it. I do not believe that Carter has total control over Jason.
Well, I'll tell you what, Scott Rechsteiner has got his work cut out for him tonight. When he had his tremendous series of matches with Wojo, at least he was going against another wrestler.
Well,
Jason, well, Carter and Botek.
Careful, Sam. Sam doesn't want to get into a physical confrontation here with Carter.
But you notice it was just like I said. Botek will not be intimidated by Carter. If Jason wants to win this match, he'll have to win it on merit, not on intimidation.
The referee has to take full control, and obviously there he's got it.
I guarantee at the University of Michigan, Scott Rechsteiner never wrestled anyone like Jason.
Oh, that's for sure. A true test, as you said, for the world heavyweight champion.
Oh. Whoa! He just pushed him off like it was a nothing. He wouldn't even tie up with Rechsteiner. He just pushed the man off.
In the matches we have seen Jason in prior to this time, they've been very short matches. Oh, again. Jason just hurdles him off.
Jason is unbelievably strong. Rechsteiner is no skinny person himself. He goes for the headlock.
The common denominator of all the previous matches involving Jason have been the brutality, though.
Oh, he couldn't take Jason down. It's a stalemate. Another stalemate.
Oh, drop. Oh. That hockey mask just went flying right out of the ring. And Jason pounding away with the forearms on Rex Steiner.
Rex Steiner's hurt. I think that dropkick made Jason more mad than it hurt him because he's going after Rex Steiner.
Well, Jason has lost that hockey mask. He's lost one of his weapons.
He's headbutting him. Oh.
Rex Steiner out of the ring.
Oh, no, Carter's on him. Carter is on him. Carter's on him, and the crowd is going crazy.
And Jason standing. Just standing in the middle of the ring, doesn't. Oh, Rex Steiner's been injured. Rex Steiner's been split open.
Yeah, he's bleeding. It's from those headbutts. Before I went out of the ring, I saw some red, and now it's opening up like mad.
And Jason pounding away, pounding and pounding at the injury to the head of Scott Rex Steiner.
Just like everybody else Jason has wrestled, he is tearing Scott Rex Steiner apart.
Jason just goes nuts at the sight of blood.
Terry, I hate to say it because of my despising of Chris Carter, but I think we're going to have a new champion before this match is over.
We could see that. That's the way it looks. Caught with a clothesline. The champion is down. The chant coming up from the fans, trying to rally Scott Rex Steiner. Rex Steiner catches a knee that time. Scott Rex Steiner. What is Jason going for
he's
here?
Going for a bear hug, and he's going to crush Rex Steiner's ribs. I don't think Rex Steiner can hang on. He's going to have to give up.
Scott
he's
Rex
bleeding.
Steiner.
He's bleeding, and his ribs are being crushed, and his Jason is a lunatic.
Oh, but Jason threw him down, released the hold. We could have been just seconds away from a change in the championship.
Jason's not even trying to pin Rex Steiner. He's just punishing him.
Ooh,
a clothesline. I don't even know if Jason knows what a pin is.
That's a good point. There's just nobody home up there.
Another
Jason.
slam.
With a big body slam on the champion, Scott Rex Steiner.
Rex Steiner's bleeding. Rex Steiner's hurt. And Jason's getting stronger and stronger. He's got Rex Steiner up like a sack of potatoes. Rex Steiner's never been treated like this before. Oh, that's got to be it. You've got to change the title, Terry. There's a change of title.
Looking for the count to go in here.
What's happening? He's rocking on his shoulders.
Rex Steiner back on his feet. Severely weakened here. His energy supply depleted.
Rex Steiner is just hanging on by sheer willpower.
He's going to have to call on that championship endurance here, Jerry.
Well, this is getting beyond that. When he wrestled Wojo, at least he was wrestling another great wrestler. When he was at the University of Michigan, he had many great wins in the amateurs. Now he's up against a lunatic, a psychopath, which is tearing him apart. Rex Steiner has no defense.
Jason pounding away on Scott Rex Steiner. Rex Steiner falling to his knee.
This crowd is on its feet.
Rex Steiner whipped into the corner. Jason follows in.
He just jumps on him. Jason has no knowledge or no skills in wrestling whatsoever. All he's doing is tearing Rex Steiner apart. Scott has got nothing left. Botex should call this match.
Oh, the champion caught him.
He comes out of nowhere.
The champion caught him. Boy, did he ever.
He's jerking him up.
The champion whips Jason into the ropes. Over the top.
A big backdrop. Carter is going bananas. He doesn't believe what he's seeing. And to tell you the truth, Terry, neither do I.
Boy, is Rex Steiner handling Jason, or is he? And a
He
clothesline.
clotheslines him. He clotheslines him.
Scott Rex Steiner trying to get the big man up to his feet.
He's going to try for the slam. He's got him up. He's got him up.
An amazing feat of strength by the champion, Scott Rex Steiner.
Rex Steiner's not letting up. He's dishing out as much punishment as he took early on. Now he's going to give Jason a power slam.
And down he goes with him. We could get a count. No, Rex Steiner isn't ready for a pin yet.
Rex Steiner looks like he's fighting Jason's fight. He just wants to beat the tar out of him.
Rex Steiner has also vowed to pull that mask off of the face of Jason.
Oh.
And that's another factor the fans are all waiting to see, Jerry.
You got to go back many a year to see a match like this, Terry. Reminiscent of Mark Lewin and King Curtis Iakea. They're tearing each other apart.
Rex Steiner again with his 300-pounder across his shoulders. Going for another power slam. Oh, a pile driver.
An inverted pile driver.
He jammed his head into that mat. Carter moving around as Scott Rex Steiner could be going to that top rope. Going for the superfly. The 1.5 Superfly. What an amazing feat it is. And he gets him.
He gets him. He's got him.
He's got a 1,
2, and
3.
3.
He did it.
Scott Rechsteiner beats Jason in one of the most savage battles I've ever had the privilege of witnessing. And now he slams Carter. And now he's going for the mask. He's going for the mask. He's screaming like a lunatic. Carter's got him. Carter takes out. Words can't describe it. I can't follow the action. But Scott Rechsteiner has just won one of the most savage brawls that I've ever witnessed. And now Terry Sullivan is going to try to get an interview with him. What a great champion, Scott Rechsteiner.
Still champion Scott Rechsteiner. Scott, what an amazing championship victory, and what sweet satisfaction you must have right now. Not only did you pin him, but you kept your promise to the fans and you tore that mask off of that guy's face.
That's right, Terry. I tell you, I'm a people's champion. When I make a promise to my fans, I try my utmost to keep it.
It must have been a very difficult match for you to prepare for, Scott. Usually when you're going up against a man like Wojo, you know pretty much what he's going to come at you with, but you were going up against a Looney Tune there.
That's right. He was tough at the beginning. I was warmed down. Finally got a top rope fight.
It was an amazing, amazing victory, and you certainly are a man worthy of holding that prestigious World Heavyweight Championship belt. And I know that Chris Carter has got to be a guy right now, as he said a lot, he had a lot of harsh words to say prior to this match with you, as you well know also.
Well, I tell you what, Terry, I don't get along with Chris Carter now.
Kevin Drexbody's gotten into the ring. Thank heavens that Dennis Cass is in the ring also. Rechsteiner is very seriously injured. Terry seems to be getting up. Keep the camera on Rechsteiner. This is horrible. I don't know what kind of powder that was or what substance it was, but Rechsteiner is in pain. He's in immense pain, and he's been injured in the worst possible place to be injured, around the eyes. A fan's bringing some water. Bodie, we got some water. Some water. Rinse his eyes out. Get that water in his eyes.
Well, there you have it, a fantastic and amazing victory for the World Heavyweight Champion Scott Rechsteiner, surely proving he's got the right stuff. But then what happened after that on the part of Chris Carter shows not only his poor sportsmanship, to say the least, Sam, but also shows a total disregard for the health and well-being of the world champion.
Well, besides Scott Rechsteiner's eyes being damaged by this white powder that Chris Carter threw in his eyes, you yourself were physically abused by Carter. The man's lost his head, Terry, and he needs to be put out of the WWA because he's just lost his mind. He doesn't know where he's at anymore.
And he has, I think, at this point in time, bitten off a lot more than he can chew, because certainly Scott Rechsteiner has proven to all of us what he is capable of in that ring. And going in there, eventually when it does happen in the match between Rechsteiner and Carter, the frame of mind that Rechsteiner is going to be in, knowing that this guy tried to put him out of wrestling to end his career by permanently blinding him, I think Scott Rechsteiner is going to have fire in his eyes and fire in his heart when it comes to Chris Carter.
I cannot wait to see that match happen, because Rechsteiner will he'll rip off Carter's arm and beat him with it, I think.
To say the least. And Carter has certainly asked for it, and Scott Rechsteiner, I think, is the man to give it to him. Ladies and gentlemen, quite a program today on Bruiser Bedlam. We'll be back to wrap things up in a moment.
What a night it'll be, fans. Sunday, March the 1st, 8 o'clock at the Hotel Sofitel as Bruiser Bedlam returns. We urge you to get your tickets in advance. You can stop by the Miller Country Store on Summit Street, all shed locations, and in the lobby of the Hotel Sofitel. Remember, plenty of free parking right across the street in the Vistula Garage. Now let's talk about that card. El Bracero returns to town. Man Mountain Tyler will be on hand. Everybody's talking about this Texas bull rope match between Cowboy Rex Bodie and Bulldog Don Kent, both of them tied together at the wrist by the length of Texas bull rope with a bell in the middle they can use as a weapon. Tag Team Championship action. The belt's at stake as the Polynesian Wildman and Prince Mama Muhammad defend against Calypso Jim and Denny Cass. The Great Wojo will face the Lebanese freedom fighter Mohammed Jihad Saad. That one came about totally unexpectedly. Wojo apparently has just had it with the anti-Americanism of Mohammed Jihad Saad. Then it all leads up to that main event. It's all coming down for the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. It'll be Chris Carter against Scott Recksteiner. I don't have too much to say to you. Now, you are acting as this guy's manager.
Well, let me tell you something, Wojo. I just want to show you one thing. You just look at this. You come out here and you pose and everything like you're some tough man. You're stupid. You got no brains. I know how to fight. And believe me, this man here, he's got so much skill. He's got more skill than anybody. They might have been a little bit of understanding. He's got a lot of skill, and now I train him how to fight just like I used to fight in Beirut. That's one advantage I got over you, Wojo, and I will beat you. He'll beat the champion, and I'll beat the ex-champion.
I understand Recksteiner's eyes are coming along very well, no thanks to you.
You know something, Sullivan? You're looking at the new heavyweight champion of the world. You know, I have always been a world-class, top-notch wrestler, but now that I have formed an alliance with Mohammed Jihad Saad, I am going to learn how to fight.
Well, we'll see what happens. It'll be Carter against Recksteiner for the belt. Sunday night, March the 1st, 8 o'clock at the Hotel Sofitel.